Welcome to the channel Learning English Literature with Dr. Anil Kurichimuttom. Thank you all for once again meeting you with another video. Today we are going to discuss the Middle English period. In the last video we have discussed about the Old English period and its characteristics. But in this video I would like to discuss about the Middle English period and its characteristics. As we all know, English literature grew through, or English literature went through different literary periods. The second important literary period was the Middle English period, which lasted from the 11th to 15th century, and it was a significant era in the development of English language, and it was characterized by several key features. So let's look into let's explain different characteristics of Middle English period. The first characteristics was Norman Conquest. The Middle English period began with the Norman Conquest in 1066, when William the Conqueror, a Norman, became the King of England. This event had a profound impact on English language, introducing French vocabulary and influencing grammar and pronunciation. When we talk about the Middle English period, we have to think, or we have to speak primarily about the Norman Conquest. So Norman Conquest was fought in the year 1066, where we can see William the Conqueror, a Norman, became the King of England. And this event had a profound impact on the English language. The peculiarity is that the Norman Conquest introduced French vocabulary and influencing grammar and pronunciation to the English language. The second characteristic is that mixing of languages. So Middle English was a transitional phase between Old English and Modern English. So in between Modern English and Middle English came in between Middle English and Modern English, in between Old English and Modern English came the Middle English. And during this period, English underwent significant changes, blending elements of Old English with French and Latin influences. This resulted in a rich and diverse vocabulary. So English as a language went through a development during this period, because there was a mixing of languages. A lot of Latin and French words, French vocabularies came to the were coming to the English language. So English become having richness and diversity in vocabulary. The third important characteristics of Middle English was Chaucer's influence. So Geoffrey Chaucer, known as the father of English literature, and he played a crucial role in shaping Middle English. We all know about his famous work, The Canterbury Tales, and the Canterbury Tales showcase the diversity of English language and social and cultural aspects of medieval English. So when we discuss about the Canterbury Tales, it was a group of tales, a group of people sharing tales, and it was also a historical book, and that book dealt with the social and cultural aspects of medieval English also. The fourth and another important characteristics of Middle English was Great Vowel Shift. The Great Vowel Shift, which occurred during the late Middle English period, brought about significant changes in pronunciation. It involved a shift in the pronunciation of long vowels, leading to the modern pronunciation of English words. So, the great vowel shift happened during Middle English period, which means a lot of significant changes happened in the pronunciation, and the great vowel shift involved a shift in the pronunciation of long vowels, leading to the modern pronunciation of English words. We have to discuss the standardization also. Middle English saw the emergence of standardized form of English known as the Chancery standard. So the standardization was there. Middle English saw the emergence of standardized form of English, which is known as the Chancery standard. This form of English was used in legal and administrative documents and contributed to the development of a more unified language. The next important characteristics of Middle English period is literary development. So there were a lot of literary developments occurred during Middle English period. Middle English literature flourished during this period, with notable works such as Sir Gawain and Green Knight and Piers Plowman. These works reflect the social, religious and cultural aspects of medieval societies. Then besides Canterbury Tales, a lot of works were written during this Middle Ages, Middle English period. Sir Gawain and the Green Knight, Piers the Plowman are two works which reflected social, religious and cultural aspects of medieval society. Then dialectal variation. The one of the important characteristics of Middle English period is dialectal variation. Middle English was characterized by regional dialects, each with its own unique features. These dialects contributed to the diversity of English language and influenced the development of regional accents that still exist today. So dialectical variations were one of the notable characteristics of English language because it was really speaking of the regional accents, the development of regional accents. So overall, the Middle English period was a time of linguistic transformation and cultural change. It laid the foundation for the development of modern English and shaped the language we use today. So we can say that the Middle English period is a period between an Old English and modern English. The chief characteristics of the period was Norman Conquest, mixing of language, Chaucer's influence, Great Vowel Shift, then standardization, literary development and dialectal variations. So with this I am winding up the video. If you find this video helpful, please do like and share. Thank you for watching the video.